What's good, YouTube? Now, when I post my videos, quite a lot of you will ask me how did I become a male model, because I do mention it in some videos. And for those of you follow me on Instagram, which is Mike the Wiz 28, you'll know that I'm a male model. So I get it quite a lot, like how do I get into male modeling myself? So I want to provide you guys that value here today. So get some popcorn, get some snacks, because by the end of this video you might be on your way to becoming a male model. Okay guys, so jumping straight into things, I want to let you know how I'm going to structure this video. We're going to talk about the positives and negatives of being a male model, and the things you need to have prepared before actually applying to become a male model. Then finally I'm going to actually show you the process of me applying and basically walking you through what it'd be like if you were to apply and become a male model. Okay, so first thing first, let's discuss the negatives. Let's not go straight into the happy-go-lucky stuff. Let's talk about the negatives. I feel like the modeling industry is going to be a hard place for you to thrive if you're not somebody who can deal with all kinds of people. I feel as though the modeling industry is a great place if you're very liberal, but if you're conservative, I feel like you might be uncomfortable in a lot of situations. Like I had an experience that was a shock to me when I was asked to wear a dress. Like I went to some sort of like show, and there was a guy, a homosexual guy, and I guess that's his expression. That's how he, men in dresses. So he wanted me to wear it, and I was not going for it whatsoever. My agency didn't even let me know that that's what they were trying to make me wear. So I was kind of disappointed in my agency as well. But the reason I referenced that is because they were able to actually get another guy not too long after that who was wearing the dress. So like I said, if you're more conservative, you're gonna be in situations where you're uncomfortable. And I felt like I was tried, but I had to like calm myself down and know like it's not personal. Nobody's trying to, because I come from an environment, if a guy's trying to put a dress on you, he's trying you. So I had to realize that's not nothing personal, and just my agency apologized like for even putting me in a situation like that without even asking me first. But even the clothing that you're going to be wearing is going to be out there a lot of times. Like I've had to say to myself, like, I'm definitely not wearing a dress, but I can't just go around saying I'm not wearing that, because you'll find yourself with basically no job. So I'm not saying sell your soul, definitely don't do that, but you have to ask yourself, what are my limits? What am I willing to wear? What am I not willing to wear? And not even just the clothing, the people as well. They're very out there, like they're very liberal. The people you're going to be working with in the agencies, the people you go to model for, to rock their clothes, the people you go to when it comes to a casting call to see if you can potentially get a job. It's just very liberal. It's a very liberal place. Like I rarely meet any conservative people at all while I'm modeling. It's very rare you find a conservative person in the modeling industry. They're very out there. So but to some people that might be a positive. That's what I'm saying. It just depends on who you are. Like that's the only real negative thing. And it's an environment to where you can be succumb to peer pressure if you don't know yourself. So you have to know yourself before getting into modeling, because they could have you doing anything. You see people all the time, they get into the modeling, acting industry, and they lose their soul because they didn't know themselves before getting into there. So people can bully you and move you. Like it's a very harsh industry too. Like I'll be feeling like some of these people, like they're not the best people. Like you're gonna find out in any industry, like some of these people aren't the best people. So you're gonna come across them. They might be rude, they might be this and that, but there's some nice people too. Like there is some nice people also in the modeling industry. And I'll just say, really just stay to yourself and know what you're in the industry for. Don't be trying to make friends with everyone, because it is a fake industry as well. Like most industries, I'm not saying just because it's the modeling, most industries are going to be fake. Anytime there's a group, there's loads of people, it starts losing its authenticity. So don't be trying to be friends with everyone. Like people are there to grow their career and trying to make the best outcome for themselves. So with that being said, let's actually get into some of them positives. Right off the bat, for me personally, one of the positives is being around good-looking women. I'm just gonna say it straight like that. Being around good-looking women, even when I'm not around necessarily good-looking women, and maybe I'm doing a fitting, having women just touching your body, just complimenting you 24/7, because that's what it's like. That was like what it's like for me anyway. When I went to a casting in Cheshire, is it Cheshire? Chester, I think it was Chester. I'm not sure. It's one of those two. But when I went to a casting over there, I was just getting compliment on compliment on top of compliment while they were, what I'm saying, just feeling upon me and everything. So I'm definitely not complaining about that. But more realistic positives in terms of life. traveling, going different places. There's some people who are even fortunate enough to go to different countries. I haven't done that yet. It's just mainly been in the UK. I've been traveling, so might go to London, Cheshire, like I mentioned, even though I'm not sure if it was Cheshire. I can't remember a lot of these places, but yeah, I'm not really, even in where I'm from in the UK, I don't be knowing a lot of places, and I've lived here my whole life, so I don't be memorizing places like that. But yeah, traveling and then being paid. So I could literally wake up today and make what someone's making in a 9 to 5, and I say this in a respectful way. I can make what someone's making in a 9 to 5 off of one shoot. And to be honest, I should have probably mentioned this in the negatives. Sometimes the payments aren't quick. They're not quick like that. You might get your payment for a shoot a month later. You're not getting your payment on the day of the shoot. You might get it a month later, something like that. So yeah, but positives is really just traveling, getting paid to travel. And bro, you're making what someone's probably gonna make the whole week in their 9 to 5. Potentially, if you're really a model who's getting paid a high rate, you can make that in a day, just off people taking pictures of you. So that's why even with my channel, like, if you look at my channel, I'm giving game to attractive men, and I might have some people say this and that, but it's like, bro, I'm getting paid off of my looks. Do you think I'm listening to you in the comment section telling me I'm more attractive, bro? Like, come on now, I'm getting paid off my looks. So that's a great feeling when you're literally just existing and getting paid for pictures being taken of you. So that's really, and then you can meet genuine people. You can meet you meet creative people. Like I said, it's a very out there industry, so some of you may not like that, but you might meet some creative people, like musicians, people who you can be connected to, all type of people. I remember I did this shoot for Audi. It's a shopping mall. It's like a summer back to school shoot or something like that with a female, and she ended up she actually knows how to make handbags and stuff like that, and I ended up seeing that and all that type of stuff. So yeah, you can meet a lot of creative people also. So that's really it when it comes to the positives and negatives. I'm just really trying to think here. Yeah, but that's really it when it comes to the positives and negatives. You just gotta know yourself, and really you gotta understand that there is a lot of as a man, because this is mostly like how to become a male model. As a man, you've got to understand, like, a lot of these men in the industry, they are homosexual, so you have to know as a man yourself and not let any of these guys try you. I haven't been tried personally, except for that dress stuff. But if you looks, but that's maybe because the way I look, like, I've been told I have a kind of aggressive look. But if you look sweet, you might be in a shoot and they might try you, bro. Like, I've heard stories in the industry, they might try you. If you're looking sweet, maybe you're one of them white guys with the comb over. You're looking very pretty. Very very soft. Very like a cinnamon bun. They might try you on that type of time and see if you're going. If you want to do something for a casting or a shoot. So just know yourself, and you won't be in any of them predicaments. Now, guys, a couple of things you have to have prepared, and then I'm gonna actually go into the application process and how you can do it. A couple of things I say you need to have prepared, and let me actually take a water break. I've been spitting. I'm actually passionate about this. I want to see you guys become male models and really grow. So let's go. Another thing you have to have prepared is the mental side of things. You have to have the mental side of things. Like I mentioned earlier, the modeling industry is a harsh industry, bro. You will get torn apart, bro, if you don't know yourself. Like, you have to be able to take criticism. Because even me, when I was modeling, and you'll be modeling in front of a bunch of people, not all the time, but when I was first like practicing with my agency, it was in front of a bunch of people, and they're just watching you pose and stuff. Especially as a man, like, I see myself as a man's man. So when I was up there and I was like posing, and you can feel kind of feminine, you can feel kind of feminine, but you have to know yourself and know who you are, and you won't care and you'll shine. So that's the only thing. You can feel like you can go into being depressed if you take what these people say personally. Understand, you can't just take the benefits of being paid for your looks without the negatives of being criticized for the way you look also. You can't just be here counting the books, counting the money, but then when someone's criticizing you on your looks in terms of how to improve as a male model, you're just taking it personal. No, you have to take both sides of it. So you have to know yourself. And then obviously the things like the skincare, you have to have developed a skincare routine before trying to become a male model, or else your male modeling career is going to be hell on earth. Because I've had a couple times to where I turn up to a shoot, I'm getting a damn breakout, bro. Like, what the hell? Why am I breaking out right now? Bro, I swear that's one of the worst feelings. If you're a male model watching this, you can agree with me right now. when you're going to a shoot that you've been paid for. It's not even like even the casting, like even when you're going to a casting, when you're going to a casting or a shoot you've been paid for and you have a pimple and they're literally paying you as a male model, it's not a good feeling, bro. Like, obviously it's natural to have some pimples here and there, but you have to do your best to maintain and minimize it to the point to where if you do have a pimple, it's not on the day of a shoot or a casting. So you have to have the skincare on point. Your body has to be on point. Now, things are changing within the modeling industry, because within my agency there was a heavyset guy there as well who was a male model. I guess they liked his facial features, but he was heavyset. So the modeling industry, with the whole body positivity movement, it is changing. So if you're an overweight guy, do not think, oh, I can't become a model. If they like certain things within your face and certain features within your face, they will take you on as a male model. Like, because realize the fashion industry is starting to understand that not everyone's skinny. You know, we can't keep doing these adverts with skinny people and stuff like that. We need, you know, heavy set models to show what the clothes will look like on a heavy set person. So you can definitely, there's space in the industry now if you're a heavy set guy. So that's really it. So the body, but overall you have to be healthy, bro. You know, that's because there was one heavy set guy compared to all the in shape guys I was there with, including me. So they might make an exception, but overall you're better off just working on your health and being in shape to become a male model. And then, you know, it helps with the jawline and stuff like that when you're losing weight and stuff like that. It helps with those sorts of things. And then with facial hair as well, because I had to learn this. I actually lost the casting, even though the guy was kind of weird. Like I said, it can kind of be a fake industry, because I went to a casting, like some fashion brand, and it was a I don't even mind, I'm not gonna mention that, but yeah, I went to a casting, and it was good. You know, he gave me a good vibe, and then he said at the end, like, yeah, I could definitely see us working together, type of thing. He was basically trying to make it seem like I got the job, and I didn't end up getting the job. But then he told me at the end, one thing that I picked up, he said, like, when you're going to these castings as a model, and this is some game to you as well, you need to be clean shaven. You know, I was rocking the beard, you know, the whole, you know what I'm saying, I was kind of wolfing it out, you know, I'm grind mode. So I kind of had my hair in braids, and I had a beard. But you know what the problem was though? On my portfolio, I have my dreads down, and I have a kind of mustache. So you have to kind of look how you look on your portfolio, because I was kind of thinking, well, I'm the same human being that was on the portfolio, so it doesn't really matter if I have a little change in my facial. No, that stuff matters. You have to keep the same facial hair, keep it clean shaven. You can have a little mustache, but really you need to be cutting this, cutting that, and just keep whatever hairstyle you have on your portfolio. You have to maintain that same hairstyle. Now, with all this value that I've mentioned in this video, let me actually show you how you can actually apply. Now, the first way you can actually apply is by walking in. Now, you probably have to be more of an extrovert to go and do this. You know, when my first time being a model, I applied online, which I'm about to show you what type of pictures you want to be sending to the agency, how to find an agency. So I applied the first time, but then the second time around, I ended up walking straight in because I was just kind of bored, and I'm not trying to brag, but I was bored, and it popped in my head, and I said, why not? So yeah, and with that, they just look at you, you know, they see if you've got the look, you know, and then go from there. So you have to be more of an extrovert to do that. So you can literally walk in, and you can use the same process of searching for a modeling agency to do so that I'm about to show you now. So let's actually jump into how you'd actually apply online. Now guys, I'm actually going to be doing everything live, so I actually might have to hook this mic up, but I can do it one-handed. But so what you want to do is basically go on Safari. So this is yeah, it should be screen recording. So go on Safari, modeling agencies, and then the key thing you want to put at the end here, instead of just searching for modeling agencies, because some people will go and apply for an agency in America, or if you're in America applying for an agency in the UK, it's pointless. I mean, there's situations to where they can fly you out and have you set up in a hotel or a living situation in another country, and you'll be modeling, but you really want something near you when you're starting off, you know, unless you just have crazy attraction, unless you're like a 9 out of 10, you know, you could probably do that, but average guy, don't put for beginners. But yeah, type in modeling agencies near me, and then you want to scroll, and then you can go on articles to find agencies, or sometimes they'll just pop up. So let's see right here. And guys, one thing that's important too, a modeling agency will never ask you for money up front. They will never ask you, you need money. They might ask you for money for your portfolio, but even then, like, you want to go with the agency that's not really requesting money out of you, because there's a lot of scams going on within the modeling agency. I had to, when I was like 16, I definitely got scammed, definitely. But yeah, so modeling agency near me. And then yeah, you can see right here a couple modeling agencies have already started popping up. So let me go with one that I know is for sure. Okay, let's do it right here. So you see this one right here, guys. Let's see. Okay, I just want to get a kind of feel. But you see this one right here, Boss Model Management. Let's click on it. So guys, what you would do when you go to a modeling agency page, first after verifying it, kind of doing your own due diligence, you'll go right here on the 3 stripes. Most of the accounts have 3 stripes, and then just go and apply. But that's the main thing, just really making sure it's a real agency. So when you go and apply, you want to read it exactly. What does it say right here? Fraudulent individuals are impersonating our scouts and our company, claiming to work at Boss Models or Boss Casting. Beware anyone contacting you via social media networks or email claiming to be from Boss, blah 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 blah. Basically warning you about the scams. So now you just fill in your name, fill in all that type of stuff, right? All that good stuff. Now if you have social media clout, that can actually help you as well. I'm seeing a lot of people with social media clout getting into modeling as well. So this is mainly the first part. Okay, I guess I have to actually fill in this stuff. So let's just fill it in, because I want to show you what type of pictures you want to be submitting. So let's put John Doe. Let me do this with my right hand so it's quicker. John Doe. Put this random email here. Actually, no, let me not actually put this. John Doe at yahoo.com. And then telephone. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a sticky situation. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to blur that out for the camera. Please, I hope you remember to do this. Please, Michael, do not forget to do that, bro. I do not want some random person calling me, bro. And then let's go to the date right here. Just put your birthday, July 8th. Damn, should I have told you niggas that, bro? Shit, send me some fucking birthday shit, bro. And then put your height. Don't lie about your height, guys. Do not lie about your height. I know some of you might be thinking to lie about your height. And okay, let's go upload images. Alright, good. That's enough credentials to upload my images. And now let's see. It's loading up now. So let's see what it's gonna do. I think I might actually come back, guys, because this looks like it's gonna take a little minute. So guys, that other website I was on, it was kind of slow. I don't know why it's so slow, but that's actually a legit agency, but I don't know why it's slow. So I'm actually on this other agency, which is actually local to me as well. I can show you guys right here. But yeah, really I just want to show you the type of pictures. Like, this is Nemesis Models in the UK, a pretty well-known agency. So this is what you kind of want to do. This is a female, so this is a headshot. This is a mid-length and this is a full length, and then some of them will also ask for a side profile picture, basically from your side. So this is a female, but I'm gonna put on the screen right now what it will look like for a man, so you guys can get a better understanding. What you really want is a white background, and then you want to just basically headshot, side shot, and then headshot, mid-length, full length, and then some of them ask for side profile. The only thing is, don't be wearing no makeup or anything. I'm sure most of you guys aren't wearing makeup or anything, but you want to look like how you're looking like in a picture. Don't be trying to do nothing. So because some of you might think, yeah, let me do this and that so I can definitely get the job. Don't do that, bro. Look at the screen right now. Or I would have already put it on there. That's the type of pictures you want to be taking. Then submit it, and then guys, that's pretty much it from there. So guys, that's basically what it's going to be. That's basically how you apply to become a male model. It's not the craziest thing. Now there's different ways you can build up your social media clout and then apply. You can get, there's different, you have to finesse. You have to finesse. There's a reason this is called fashion finesse. You have to know how to finesse. So maybe you build your social media up, and then that's your way into the modeling industry, because that's what I see that happening nowadays. If you are a heavyset guy, know how to finesse certain things to where you can get into the industry. If you're in shape, you don't have to do as much finessing, but you still maybe have to do a little bit of finessing here and there. And don't think just because you get cancelled out by one agency, you're done. I literally, when I got signed, I went to this agency right here, Nemesis Models. I don't even know if they remember me, but they was not really fucking with me, bro. I went to this agency right here, and then I went to another agency and I got in right from there. So you don't have to worry about getting cancelled from one agency. It doesn't matter. You can get into another one. But yes, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you got value from this video. Like, I tried to tell you guys everything I know. to help you guys get into the industry, you know, please let me know your updates. Send them to me on Instagram at Mike the Wiz, MikeDawiz28. Send me your updates. If you have any questions, make sure to DM me or leave them in the comment section down below. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and I wish you luck on your modeling career. If you are becoming a model, that is. I appreciate you, love you guys, and I'm out.